And now you get to click the little message off. I don't know how many of you were able to look at last Tuesday's rehearsal, but there were some absolutely glowing moments in it. There were things that just popped out that were so gorgeous. Hoping that we move on from there and add even more to it. So yeah, you look great. You look really good. I think the framing is good. I think the whole thing is good. So I think tonight we have Hope, we have Barbara and Marianne. So Barbara, would you keep your camera on and everybody else can turn off? And I will hope that this thing will do Hope. Barbara's is the third day of Hope. Need some help in turning off? I can do that. There you go. Okay, my dear. Here we go. Barbara, it just gets more beautiful and more immediate. I felt sitting out here like you were dancing for me. It was so wonderful. Feedback, folks, please. Oops.
I just wanted to say that that very last pose was just lifting up Hope. Very strong.
I thought so too. Yeah. When we record, Barbara, hold it a little bit longer so I have something to play with in the editing. If you arrive at that same point the same day. Someone else?
I felt, being a yoga teacher, what I was feeling was I was taken in by undulations of your spine, the lateral movements, and then that unfolding of your heart, that spaciousness. And like the music was just playing, I was visualizing through each and every one of your vertebrae like a flute, and then unfolding. It was beautiful. Thank you.
It was. Anyone else? I like the lights against the blue of your background. That really looks very, very nice. The blue against the blue.
Yes, I also like the blue lights on the blue walls, and I thought it was beautiful, the dance.
Yeah, it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
Bought a light, a studio light, one of the circle lights, and it really makes a big difference.
Yes, it really does. It's
and I change rooms.
It's like the whole room is one big blue square bubble.
Yes, it is.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, that was lovely. You invested wisely because it really changed the lighting. Yeah. Anyone else? That was gorgeous. All right, my dear. Marianne, would you do the 5th day of Hope? Hopefully I can get that on here.
I think you have to turn me on because it's telling me I'm unable to start my video.
I just asked you to start it. I think you'll be able to do it now. Try.
Mm.
Still a problem?
Yeah, well, let me. So weird. Maybe because you turned me off, you have to turn me on.
I can't. All I can do is ask you to turn on. That usually works.
Okay, start my video there.
There
Hold
you
on.
go.
Okay.
Okay, we're in business now. If it will just cooperate with the music, we're set.
Was the lighting okay?
I think the lighting's beautiful, but turn your mic off for now so that you can move freely without worrying about how it sounds.
Sure. Oh my God, it's so hard to do this with my.
I know it depends on what device you've got. Here we go. Oh boy, this is going to be some advent calendar. Feedback, please.
Wonderfully smooth and elegant.
You
Yes,
could
I
feel that you were
agree.
feeling it.
Very lyrical.
Yeah.
And the light was magic. Green light with the beautiful shiny part of your dress.
Really nice with those filling because they really added to your lyrical movement. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was fairy tale magical, but extremely warm. Maybe the most heartwarming yet.
Mhm.
Really, really nice. Yeah. You've gone through a lot of permutations with the lighting in the background and so on. That dress is like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Someone else? Okay. Thank you.
You.
All right. We'll move on to peace, and Pat's going to do the very first day of peace. And I'm going to try to get this thing to work. Yeah. Mary, do you want to turn your microphone off? And Marianne also, please.
Today was okay.
I can do that for you. Okay, everybody's set. Here we go. You ready, Pat? By the way, everyone, please hold it until the end, until the last reverberation. because otherwise it gets difficult to edit if we want to use it. Wait, Pat, what happened there that you put your glasses on at the end?
Oh, I can't hear the music on my computer. So I'm not sure when it starts and ends.
You can't hear it?
It's my computer. It'll play the first couple of notes and then it doesn't like the sounds. I can't hear it.
We've got to
So
fix
was
that
was I
before we
completely off?
record.
'Cause
Yeah, you finished, your glasses came in when there was still about half a minute of music.
Okay.
We're gonna have to address that before we record. So
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything this time.
is there another device you could use? Could you check in twice, once with your phone maybe, so you could hear it on it?
All right,
Let's
I'll give
try
that a
that
try.
at the end of this session to see if that works, okay?
Okay.
Because you gotta be able to hear it. That's a real handicap otherwise. Yeah, you stayed beautifully within the frame. You had room for all the gestures, which I think is really great. Someone else? Feedback?
The way your when your back was to the camera, the way the lights bounced off and danced around the curtain was really lovely.
I agree. And with the waves of the curtain, how the blue light caught with the ripples was beautiful.
And at one moment you clasped your hands in a way that was so peaceful. I was like, exhale. It was beautiful. Just that movement. Mhm.
Oh, that struck me too, where you put palm to palm and then switched the hands and went palm to palm again. I loved that. Yeah.
That's actually American Sign Language word symbol for peace.
Oh, wonderful.
That's beautiful. And I love your lights, the way they're strung on you. It's really beautiful.
And the way they reflect on your hair is beautiful.
Yes. Yeah, your hair is like a great costume asset always. Oh, look at it now. I mean, that was stunning. You don't even need to do that, Pat. It's coming off the lighting into the hair. Really nice. Anyone else? I think you did an amazing job considering you couldn't hear the music. But let's stick at the end when everybody goes, we'll figure it out so that you can hear it. Very important. Anyone else? Okay, Charles, could we have the fourth day of peace?
Mhm.
Just a minute, I got it. Move this up. Okay, ready? Nice. Okay. Wonderful use of breath to move you. The only thing I would have liked is a little more, a little less complete frontal movement, a little bit more allowing your torso to go in different directions. Doesn't have to be much, but it would be, here, Pat, we're gonna have to get your image out. That's why I didn't let you in before. All right. Beautiful. As always, your emotion comes through your breathing and it's really contagious. I found myself breathing with you. Very moving. Someone else?
I loved it. I could feel your breath too. It was just, the flow was incredible. And the blue lights on the backdrop are very effective.
I felt like you were doing a duet with the lights, like you were partner dancing. It was, they were so strong the way you were playing them that they were another character that you were interacting with.
Great point. Yeah.
It was really beautiful. I love the dance of the lights all around you. And, you know, they were just floating like little beings, like little energy beings that you were dancing with. It was really beautiful to watch.
Anyone else?
Your spatial path seemed to describe this container, this bowl around you that was holding the beauty.
And I was trying to say what Mary Lee just said so beautifully, but that's the concept I was trying to think of. How do I put that in words? But thank you, Mary Lee. I echo what she said.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous. You guys, we're going to be recording this at a really nice peak. This is really going to be heartwarming stuff. Yeah, thank you. All right, Stephen. This is the 5th day of peace. Okay. Stephen, you look great, by the way. You look wonderful. Okay, here we go. Great. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, it just went into the next one. Really, really nice work. There's a sense of wonder in your piece that is really lovely. Someone else?
So it seemed to me the ending was different than the ones before. Am I correct on that? Or anyway, I was just curious about that.
No, I wasn't moving fast enough.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you were great. And
Yeah.
you don't have to end it always the same way.
Yeah.
This is a work in progress, but if there's something that you felt was missing because of the speed, then you can fix that.
I very much enjoy it. Even, you know, but I had noticed it was a bit different than the previous versions you've done, particularly at the end. But thank you very much.
I loved it when you, in previous iterations, you had turned a full circle, and so I noticed that the ending tonight was slightly different. I mean, it's still beautiful to watch. It's you look gorgeous no matter what, but I missed the full circle.
Huh. Anyone else?
I really loved your eyes connected to what you were doing.
Yes. Yeah, he gave it his full attention, and that's very magnetic.
And the opening when you had a sea of colored lights on your shirt, that was beautiful.
Really lovely. I've got to tell you, your face has changed in the last 2 weeks. It's gotten so much more peaceful. And that's wonderful. Yeah. All right, my dears. Ed, you're up next. You are the final night of peace. Ed, were your finger lights on? I wasn't reading them somehow. I see them now. There we go. Okay. Just wondered. Okay. Someone else?
I thought compared to last week, you got faster this week. And last week, to me, much slower. You stayed on top of the music. Today, you were kind of blending sort of on top, but also kind of coming with the rhythm.
Ed, your mic is off. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I was trying to balance what Marilyn said at the beginning about connecting with the music. And I know before, because it's a faster piece, I'm not trying not to move too fast and so on. So anyway, I'm not sure I quite, so I guess I need to work on the balance there maybe a bit.
Ed, you don't have to. I mean, the floating above it is as connected to the music as moving to every single rhythm. What you were doing before was really connected. All I wanted you to do was to have a relationship with it, so that there are 3 elements here. One is the idea, the theme, one is the music, and one is your physical dance. And I wanted the music and your physical dance to move together. You already had it. When you were floating slowly above it, it was as totally in the spirit of it as it could possibly be. So don't worry about changing the balance on that. You were already there. And it works with your particular brand of lightness very, very well. You found a way to float, and it really, really does well. Don't worry about reconfiguring that. That wasn't my intention.
Okay. Thank you.
Someone else? Okay. Can you lift up the finger lights again so I can see the blue and the red together? So shoot them
Oh, I only have blue, right?
Yeah, you do, but you're in red. You're very red.
Okay. Yes.
And you have red in your background. And I just wanted
do, yeah.
to see how that worked together. Can you just move? Sorry, please talk.
No, I just saying, Marilyn, I couldn't see the blue lights either at all when you were dancing, so I didn't know if they were on or not.
No, I forgot to turn them
switch them on.
Yeah, I normally turn them on just before the dance, but I had neglected to do that. So my mistake there.
And do you mind doing a little bit of the dance again with the
sure.
lights? Because I'd like to see how the lighting goes together. Hang on, I've got to.
Yeah, I'm happy to redo that.
Wait a minute.
I'll just mute.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Okay, the two places the finger lights really work for you are when you're close to, you have them close to the camera and you get that big glow, and also when you train them on your face. Then we can really see them. The other thing that happened there that was really nice is you had handfuls of light occasionally. The finger lights filled your hands. You might want to try putting a couple more blue lights on each hand. You don't have to do that now, but play with that, because that was really, I thought, gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, it
Okay,
looks
thank you.
very nice. Ed, somebody else?
It was really beautiful. The blue and the red together. It was really nice.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, I really enjoyed seeing that too. It's really nice, Ed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it added a lot to it, I think. Okay, thank you very much. We'll move on to Joy. And Gerald has the first day of Joy. Let me pull that up. Okay, here we go. Ooh, nice ending. Gerald, the dance is beautiful. You have that feature on that follows your body from the camera. Yeah, it doesn't altogether work. Take a look at the recording. We lost most of your hands and your lower body completely a couple of times there. So you might want to restrict your movement just a little bit so that it stays within the frame better, or step into a different relationship with the camera. The dance itself was lovely, and the beginning was a knockout.
Yeah, and part of the issue is with my height, I got it up on about as high as I can get it.
I know it
So
wasn't
that's-
that, it was lower stuff that got lost.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
don't think there's a way to readjust it, because the frame, I mean, you are very tall and the frame was set for your head and shoulders and chest, which is fine. Yeah,
Is that-
I think you're gonna lose the side movement though. Let's see what that looks like. Do you want to dance it again?
I can do this just real quick.
Okay.
Is that, here, let me just move for a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was better the other way.
Okay.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah, the other way, there was a monumentality of the other way, which we're missing when it's on its side. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Your hands move out of the frame when
Okay.
That's better. That's much
Yeah.
better.
this is better.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
much
better.
better.
I love the beginning with the light over your shoulders coming up slowly, like the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole dance was, I thought, really lovely, and the ending was really glorious. And what you're doing right now is also really glorious, by the way. So you can play with that. It makes a wonderful, wonderful light on your face.
Okay.
Someone else? Okay. Thanks, Gerald. Okay, next is Megan with the fourth day of joy. What's that? Oh boy. You are the poster child for joy. Comments, please.
It was joyous.
Absolutely. And of course, comparing it to Tuesday, this one seemed a little bit faster, which was, I think. One thing I don't know how for me, the video stream, so it's nothing not on your, I don't know how the video quality worked for others. It seemed a little sort of like pieces got missing and so on. I don't know.
That
was
must
just
be at
my-
your end, Ed, because mine, I never lost it.
Yeah. Okay.
Neither did I.
Me then. Okay.
Smile was captivating.
Oh gosh, yes. And you handle the light like a treasure. I really, that was the Christmas star as far as I'm concerned. That was really glorious.
The magic really continued right from the beginning to the end. Just amazing.
Yeah. Wonderful job. Go ahead.
I agree. I agree.
Really, really, it just made me
Well,
smile.
I wasn't feeling, oh, thank you. I wasn't feeling joyous today. I was having a tough day until Ed danced, and then I got it. So thank you. You know how
You sure got it, sweetie.
I know we could get joy in each other, so thank you. Mhm.
Yeah, that's part of the magic of rehearsing together, I think. It was beautiful, Megan. Wait till you look at it on the video. Anybody else? All right, can we have Mary Lee for the first day of love? Ready? Okay. Someone else first?
I loved it, Mary Lee. The red lights with the background are beautiful. And I like that heart shape at the ending. That's gorgeous.
Because I saw the heart too. I thought it was real heart glowing.
Yes.
Yes.
And I loved how in the beginning your asymmetry echoed the asymmetry of the branches. So it really felt you were coming from the tree. It was very nice. It was very much blending in with nature and then coming out of it.
Yes. Anyone else? Yeah. There's something that happens in the dance. It happened even more on Tuesday, where the love just sort of bursts out of you at some point and your whole face glows. It's, if you can allow that to happen on the recording, it is breathtaking. It doesn't matter when it happens in the dance. Everything that leads up to it, and it's irresistible. Really beautiful.
Thank you for the notes, Marilyn. Yeah, okay.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, last but definitely not least is Diana. And this is the third day of love. Beautiful. Comments?
Could really feel that. It's, I don't have the words. It just love really was pouring out of that. Could just thank you.
Yeah, I also like the way you advanced on the camera. I think that felt really beautiful. Someone else?
It felt very watery, very much like a very calm, peaceful, but very nourishing water. So yeah, I felt very just my thirst was quenched.
Ooh, how nice. Someone else?
Yeah, there was a definite water like feeling in the whole dance, and it was a little trance-like, which was really lovely. And I don't know, for some reason I just love the lights in the background too. The Christmas lights.
Yeah, I think your lighting's beautiful, right down to the finger lights.
Yeah, the whole play of lights is mesmerizing.
Anyone else?
It's beautiful. And the lights on the ceiling too, that's another aspect. I think that's what gives it the feeling of like you're underwater.
Yeah, I think you're right now that you mention it. Yeah. Someone else? Okay. All right, let's go back to Joy. I want Mary to finish it with Joy. I'm so glad you found that jacket. Yes. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh, Mary, that's gorgeous. Please, someone else speak. Then I will.
Beautiful jacket.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you
All
look,
the elements were really perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
you were,
you.
you were floating. It was amazing.
And you're also so regal in your dance. Like you're such a regal joy. It's beautiful.
Your ending
Thank you.
your ending pose was spectacular with the one arm up, one down. Just it was spectacular.
The breath was good too.
you looked fantastic, Mary. And we said this before, but I love how you start with the lights, with the Christmas tree, with your back to us. And then it just evolves from there. And I agree about the ending pose. It was just soaring.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
How different Mary's and Gerald's is, both of them starting with the light coming from behind with the back to the camera. But it's a completely different statement, and it's really, really great to have both of those. This was, I mean, you might be able to eclipse this on Tuesday, but if you can't, this is a keeper for sure. Anyone else?
You know what? I want to say everyone is such an inspiration for me because I see what you all bring, and it's I think we just keep feeding off of each other's energy.
On that note, turn on your cameras, because that's what I would really like to talk about. Everyone has danced, right? Okay. I totally agree. And sometimes
We want to see you too, Marilyn.
I'm here. Sometimes I get some pushback about my insistence that people come to rehearsals consistently. But I think what it builds and the way it benefits everyone for each person to be here is irreplaceable. You can't do it any other way. You have to be together. You have to see it together. You have to feel the changes together. You have to go through each person's development with your own, and you change. And also, the people who see you have a different experience because you've become a group. You've become a bunch of flowers in a bouquet. It's absolutely marvelous to watch. I went through all our rehearsals so far on YouTube this morning, and I thought, oh, if you ever need to make a case for why people need to come, this is it, because you bloom. You bloomed, and the people who are going to see the end result are missing something. They will get the cream of it. But that incredible journey, which will continue, is the heart of dance as far as I'm concerned. that you transform, that you reach a higher and more human point. It's at once more spirit and more deeply human. I fell in love with you guys all over again looking at these things. You can't help it. It's wonderful. So I just want to thank you for, it takes courage to come into a group and expose yourself in this way and expose your changing, experimenting, exploring world in dance to the others, and then to receive it well and give back a mirror. I mean, everybody here had several mirrors come back from them each time. And there were things said I would never have even realized or said. I had to go back and see it again. So co-creators and absolutely ravishing dancers, guys. For me, this is the heart of dance. Not how many pirouettes you can do, but through movement, this kind of absolutely wonderful transformation for you and for the people who get to watch it. So you're absolutely marvelous. I'm so proud of you. I can't tell you. I'm so grateful to be working with you. I can't tell you. And I'm going to leave the rehearsals up for some time too, just in case you want to look back. You're really fabulous. So we're pretty much at the end of the road tonight. Is there anything anybody would like to chip in or ask about or say in preparation for Tuesday? Although I feel that Tuesday is just another day on the road of this. And truthfully, if everybody disappeared now, I could put a wonderful video together. You've all done smashing things already, but this is one more time. And often something gets ignited by that. So anybody, please speak. Okay, well, you have my eternal devotion. This is a wonderful journey.
Well, I've loved our journey together these Tuesday, Friday evenings with this group. So thank you.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, and thank you. And Marilyn, as I won't be here on Tuesday, that was my hurrah.
I know. It was a great hurrah, sweetie.
That's why you saw my little princess dress. Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Good.
This is Advent. This is the time up to Christmas. Why not just pour it on? Yes, I'm so glad you wore it.
I do appreciate the choreographer's perspective that you gave today, just now, and at previous points during the rehearsals. So just wanted you to know that. So.
Who doesn't say anything? I think, Marilyn, you need to put this all together as a pitch which says the ways we hope, we love, we make peace and express joy for the whole thing.
Perfect. Perfect.
Everybody is, has been magnificent in expressing themselves.
Yes, and unique. It's wonderful to ignite each other and stay completely yourself, become even more yourself. It gives great joy. The last Advent calendar we did, one of the most prevalent comments people had was, each one was completely different. It was wonderful. It's like having 500 flavors of chocolate and each one pops up in a day. This from someone who's no longer allowed to eat chocolate. You are a box of chocolates and you are absolutely superb. Thank you very much, guys. Keep well, and I will see most of you on Tuesday.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, Marilyn. Thank you so much.
Oh, my joy, guys.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Night,
Good
everybody.
night.